Hey, it's NBA Media Day, bro, and that means we're closer to the start of the NBA season. I'm hype. I just got off work. I was at work all day getting tweets and seeing clips and stuff like that, getting screenshots. I ain't gonna lie to you, the only word that can describe how I'm feeling is giddy no Josh. I had planned on already watching a lot of the Media Day stuff, so I said, why not watch it together? And I'll share my thoughts as we go. But you know me, I gotta start with my Sixers. Let's get into it. And before we even get started, don't even come for me for the quality. This is on ESPN. This ain't on me. 720p is there. That's max. You know what I mean? The quality ain't on me.
Doc was talking about how you guys spent a lot of time during the summer, and I guess 15 of 16 players were out in LA, team bonding, different things. How together is this team, especially after the way you guys went out in the playoffs?
We didn't spend as much time as I wanted to, just because Joel likes being by himself. Nah, but
Hey, one thing I like about Harden and Joel, and this might be me looking through rose-tinted glasses because I know I'm a Sixers fan, but they like to joke back and forth a lot together, and I like it.
this summer was really great. I think for our entire team, our entire organization. We had a really good training camp to where we had a week of work in and just hanging around each other and just catching that vibe. For me, I think just working out with Tyrese in the summer as well. We're getting to know each other, and I think this upcoming week is going to be great for us. To where we're on the road, we have a really good training camp, and then we get to know each other, play cards, go to eat, things like that. So I think the faster we can build that chemistry off the court, I think that'd be a lot better for us on the court. Me personally, just coming here last year at the end of the season, 21 games, I feel like this is my first year.
That is true. 21 games really ain't that much in the grand scheme of things, and this is going to be like his first real year with us because they got an extra training camp to go through. They was able to work out together during the summer and stuff. Hey, call me crazy, but if the Sixers can do what I think we can do, we're finals contenders, for real, for real.
First full year, so I'm excited. I think it's at this point it's dieting, it's proper rest, and then it's just for me, I think just strengthening my muscles, like gaining more muscle mass, which I've always had. It just this last year and a half really wasn't healthy enough to put the proper work in like I'm used to. So this summer was huge for me in that aspect of making.
Hey, what I've been telling y'all, what I've been saying, Harden ain't been himself because of the injury, so he ain't been able to work out right in this off seasons. I said the same thing about Anthony Davis the other day when I was talking about him with my boy Gus. Shameless plug, go check out that Let's Talk Hoops episode, talk about the Lakers. Some of these players, I mean, if you don't get the opportunity to do your normal workouts in the summertime, and if you spend all summer rehabbing, it's not like guaranteed that you're going to end up injured again, but it's not the same when you have the opportunity to do your normal regimen, to do your normal workouts and stuff like that to really get your body right for the upcoming season.
Sure, the hill runs and the weightlifting was were important, and then adding the skill on the court as well. 100 pounds. Tweet that.
James, just what?
That man did not lose no 100 pounds.
And then just as a follow, just for you, given how the season ended with your couple of injuries, just how are you feeling, and maybe how did the recovery process impact what you were able to do this summer?
I'm feeling great. I was in bed all summer, so.
Yo, Joel be trolling, bro. Joel be trolling. I'm looking forward to seeing what Sixers got to do, though. But it wouldn't be right if we didn't look at the Lakers and see what they was talking about. Let's get into it.
Winning and losing. What's that one thing you want your team to improve upon this year?
Defense.
Hey, talk
and
about it.
obviously,
Y'all ain't defend nothing last season.
You got to be able to put the ball in the hole for sure. In our league, and there's been some great teams that can do that, but teams that can defend and can get stops when needed, they're just simply more successful in our league. So, I think the defensive side of the floor is where we're going to be hammering home.
Hey, yo, my trip, and I ain't mean to cut the king off, you feel me? But is this the cleanest hairline we've seen LeBron in years? This has got to be the cleanest hairline we've seen in years.
I'm on, every single day, and understanding that we can defend, make teams take tough shots, keeping the one shot at the goal, and rebound and secure the ball, put us in a position to be successful throughout the season.
LeBron, your hair looks great.
See, I know it wasn't crazy. I know it wasn't crazy.
Uh,
Hey, Brian ain't slick for that. Brian ain't slick for that. That's a goat move. You know what I mean? That's a goated move. When somebody compliment your hair as a black man, the first thing you do is drop your head down as a part of the laugh, so that they can get a better look at your hair. He ain't slick.
you've had, I don't know, nearing about 10 head coaches in the league so far. You shared your enthusiasm about Darvin Ham when the Lakers hired him this offseason. What can you tell us about your relationship thus far with Coach Ham, and what do you see in his skill set that can make this team better?
I mean, I think every single day it continues to get better and better and better. But I think just the transparency that we have from the time he was, granted the head coaching job here has been great. We've had multiple conversations, not only about the game of basketball, but things off the floor as well. And I think it was well overdue for him to be a head coach, and happy to be a part of his journey and try to do some special things.
I'm not mad at that. He didn't really say much, but I ain't mad at it. All right, let's see what my boy Brody got to say. Also, side note, this one happens to be in 1080p. So all of these press conferences were recorded or streamed at different qualities, I guess.
Good morning, partner. How are you? Good to see you again. You all right? Good. I'd like for you to talk about your level of excitement going into this particular season, and what were some of the issues that you and AD had that you really kind of ironed out?
Thank you. Man, I'm super excited just about till next season. Number one,
I mean, Anthony Davis had issues.
extremely blessed and never take having an ability to be able to play another season. That's something I really honed in on. The details of kind of what happened to me don't really matter. I think the most important part is that being healthy, looking forward to this season, and looking forward to doing great things.
Hey, Russ. Over here. Dan Wake with the LA Times. At the end of last season, I had asked you kind of about, Russ being Russ and stuff like that. And we just asked AD about that, and he said that is what they want from you. I guess, how comfortable are you that you can be yourself the way that you know it in sort of a team that has other stars and in this system? Is that, or does Russ being Russ mean something maybe new this year?
What's the question?
Do you believe you can do that?
Do what?
Be yourself and play the way that you are comfortable and want to play.
Man,
Hey, Russ is always going to get on media and make them get the question right. He don't play that.
In this system.
I'll be myself every single day when I wake up. Basketball-wise, I'll continue doing what's best for the team, doing whatever that is asking me. I'll continue doing that, and in those parameters, I'll be the best person I can possibly be.
Like, that's not even a basketball question. Like, can you be yourself? Like, I mean, you can make that a basketball question. Like, can you be yourself on the court in terms of like your play style and stuff like that? But leaving it open ended like that, that's not even a basketball question. Also, did the Lakers get new? Did they get a new sponsor? Did the Lakers get a new sponsor? Bibigo, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah, Russ, you said you're buying into the Lakers. Do you think the Lakers are buying into you? Do you think the Lakers want you here?
Yo, that's a wild question. That's a wild question.
I mean, whether that they want me here or not doesn't really matter. Honestly, my job is to be a professional, show up to work like I've always done thus far, do my job the best way I know how to, and that's it. I mean, we all have jobs that sometimes people at our jobs don't like us or don't want us there, as you guys probably can attest to in any other job across the world. And as a professional, and as
a job where people don't like us and don't want you there that you can attest to is crazy. Dang, I almost feel bad for Russ because I could tell from the way he sighed before like starting this answer, he already tired, bro. He's like, dang, we doing this like day one. We here with the wild questions. We here with the bullshit already. Like, Russ is my guy too. Y'all know this. All right, let's see what Twitter has to say about Media Day. First off, let me just say this. These jerseys, some of these drones are fire. I was looking at some of the Suns jerseys. Let me pull the Suns Twitter up. Some of these drones were fire. Like these Sunburst drones, the Devin Booker and the Sunburst, the Chris Paul and the Sunburst, these drones are fire. But these all blacks, dumb fire. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Clippers are going to be able to do this season.
I say it feels better because, we built it. I went through that. I went through being at the bottom of the NBA for years on end and multiple years, and now signing it this time around with so much promise, and so much hope and a, great foundation of a young core mixed with great veterans, everything that I always dreamed of, a chance to play meaningful basketball, playoff basketball with, chances to compete for an NBA title. So that's my goal here. I know that's no secret to everybody, and, I'm not going to stop till I get it.
I mean, I ain't mad at you, Book. Obviously, you want to get a championship. That's obvious. I'm really curious to see. I saw this clip earlier. DeAndre Ayton was asked about his opinions on his signing and like how long it took them, and I'm very curious if I can find that clip again.
Congratulations on obviously getting the deal. Just maybe your thoughts that you got that. Maybe what was your initial reaction once the Suns matched the Pacers offer?
I was happy. It was all done, I guess.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, reporters this year, I'm all for players giving these type of response. I'm all for the Russell Westbrook responses. I'm all for this type of spots from DeAndre Ayton. I'm all for the Marshawn Lynch's. I don't know what I said there. The Marshawn Lynch's. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Because some of these reporters be asking the dumbest questions, and I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if I'd ask better questions if they threw me in a reporter room. But if it was my job all the time, I would definitely come up with some better questions than some of these. Hey, I don't know if y'all seen these pictures of Zion that's been going around. This man look like he is ready to hoop, bro.
I feel like I'm in my best right now. I feel like I'm moving faster, jumping higher. I feel great.
I ain't gonna hold you. He ain't even look that good at Duke. Pause. But he ain't even look this in shape at Duke, bro. Like, the Pelicans, y'all know I'm a Sixers fans, right? We started this video out with the Sixers. You know what I mean? I had to talk about Joel. I had to talk about Harden. I might even do another dedicated Sixers preview later down the road. Let me know if you want me to do a preview for your team too in the comments since we're here. But the Pelicans is probably the team I'm most excited to see, and it's solely because of that man. Like, I love CJ as well. I love Brandon Ingram. Valanciunas, in my mind, is an underrated center in the league. But Zion, if Zion could be healthy, it's raps. It's raps. It's raps for the Western Conference. Pelicans playoff lock. I'm calling it now. If Zion plays all season, looking like this, Pelicans are a playoff lock. Hey, look at my man David Griffin. That man know he got something. That man know he got something coming. You know what I mean? He know he building something there. Why is Pat Bev trending? Pat Bev's story on when Russ brought his sister courtside tickets. Interesting.
A driving force for you and what you admire about Russell.
Yeah.
How would you describe the relationship and truly your want and desire to coexist and make this thing work?
And I'll tell you guys this story, and it's perfect time before, and I've never told anyone this story. This is when Russ playing with the Houston Rockets. We play the Houston Rockets, and you got to think what me and Russ had.
I ain't gonna cap. He about to lie. Whatever story he about to tell sound like a lie. Whenever NBA players start fishing and stuttering and looking around like this right before they say something, it feel like they're about to make up a story. That's low-key like the time that clip that went viral. I want to say it's Bron saying he predicted Kobe was gonna have the 81. Like, NBA players should be making stuff up. This is cap.
Like, he's at every chapel, and I'm at every chapel. So, like, the fuel starts there. Like, I'm trying to get right with Jesus at the same time. I'm looking at his slides like, hey, man, why his slides look like that, So, when we play Houston, he comes to me during the game like, yeah, man, I got your sister courtside tickets, but I'm in so much gang mode. The only thing I hear is my sister. I'm turning around like, hey, what the fuck's going on? So the play comes down to the free throw line. I absorb what he says. I look at my sister. She's on the floor. He gave her seats. Don't know me from a can of paint. Obviously, this is a story he hasn't told. I haven't told.
What?
And next play I go to him during the game, free throw line. Hey, you know what? That's real as fuck. That's real. That's real. You did that. Yeah. And from that point on, if it was
Hey, like I said, I'm not calling him a liar. Obviously, who am I? I'm just a man with a camera and a mic. But what is this story? Russ randomly bought your sister? Okay, Pat Bev. All right. You know what? Hey, if they're going to be able to be teammates and put, their past injury smoke behind them, then by all means, that's great. But I'm I'm not paying attention to that story.
What's up, Clipper Nation? We here day one, media day. Let's get this over with and fly to Vegas.
Golly. Talk about peeking the mic. Anyway, random thoughts on the Clippers real quick. I'm excited. Hey, Paul George got his haircut. Let me see if I got a quick picture of that. I probably don't. Paul George got his haircut. He's back to looking like his PG 24 days back when he was in Indiana. Kawhi should be healthy. John Wall looked amazing. We looked at him a couple of weeks ago from the Rico Hines runs. The Clippers, I'm excited about. It's a lot of teams I'm just really excited about. If you can't tell, the whole point of this video is just I'm excited because NBA is coming back and I wanted to talk about it. Dang, never forget Bulls Media Day 2017. Campaign was injured. You're not sure why you're here. They didn't get his. God, nah, that's nasty. I do remember those though. Hey, Tyrese, Miles. I did say I saw Miles talk about. I can't find the clip, but I did see earlier Miles was talking about Media Day during his Media Day interviews. He was talking about trade rumors and stuff like that, and he's like, "Well, man, I've been in trade rumors the last 5 years." And I've come to the realization that it's just my job is to be a professional, to come in and be a vet for these young guys. And basically saying, like, if a trade happens, it happens. And until then, I'm going to be a professional, which I respect.
Great. Look at this. All right. It's actually the only station I want to do, and I'm going home.
Dang, this a flex.
Just be prepared. I do.
This a flex.
How are you, brother? Spot on. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, snap. Shout out to my guy, Suns Geek. His guy, John, I'm not even going to try to say his name. I apologize. But his guy, John from Suns Jam, is a really good Suns podcast. If you're a Phoenix Suns fan or just a fan of the NBA in general, it's a podcast I recommend checking out. But he was a part of the media day. That's pretty dope. We going to get there one day. Yo, just wait. Hey, all right. Last thing before we get up out of here. Jimmy. Why did you do this? Why did you show up at Media Day with these braids on, bro? And the wildest part about Jimmy showing up with these media braids, I saw them taking photos and these braids. I know they use these Media Day photos for like at least the first couple of months. Like they use these photos. That's part of the Media Day is the photo shoots because they actually use these. You telling me we want to see Dreadhead Jimmy and these photos that they use throughout the rest of the season for the Miami Heat and for the NBA just in general? That's nasty work, Jimmy. That's nasty work. Luckily, he did say he doesn't plan on actually playing in them because that'd be insane. But yeah, and clean shaven Jimmy, it looks even crazier. I don't know. The Heat gonna be nice though. Like he gonna be nice. I just don't like the look. I enjoyed this media day though. I'm definitely probably gonna watch some more of these interviews and watch some full versions of some stuff. I just looked at some clips for y'all here, but I'm excited, man. We're literally only weeks away from the start of the NBA season. Like next week is preseason, which is insane to me. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.